Okay, guys, today's lesson is not about Shakespeare. It is about sex.
Didn't Shakespeare have sex?
Well, we know Shakespeare had sex because he had 3 children. But this lesson is about AIDS, STDs, and avoiding teen pregnancy. You guys are at an age where things change in your body. You may wake up one morning, look down, and see something different. You may find that your penis has become hard. That is called an erection. You may also notice that when you're intimate with a girl, you will get an erection.
Yeah, you guys are out of control.
You may be on the onset of a sexual experience. It is imperative that you be prepared at that point in time.
You have to make her wanna do it.
Oh, Renato, when you're with your wife, what do you hear?
Yo, Renato, you're sealing the painting.
Have to be prepared. If you're going to have sexual intercourse...
We have to say sexual intercourse. Can't we just say something like the Texas two-step?
These kids are from the Bronx. What the hell do they know about the Texas two-step? It should be something like the horizontal mambo.
Why not hide the salami?
You have to make sure to take precautions. Not to A, create an unwanted child.
Maybe put a bun in the oven. Oh, knock her up. Good. Yeah.
Or B, get a disease. Prevention, while maybe up to 99% effective, will only be so if you wear a condom. Because if you don't...
I will bitch slap you like you've never been before.
Now, let's read the manual and see what questions you might have. And
Not bad.
I'm a professional.
Ladies, if you ever want to be intimate with a guy, just say this. Listen, you son of a bitch, if you intend to stick that in me, you better beg, get me excited, and wrap that thing in plastic. The end. I thought that starting with a little humor wouldn't hurt. Seriously, sex is not a game to be played by teenagers. You face the consequences if a mistake like pregnancy happens. And even if you don't get pregnant, you can get an STD. Ladies, there are times of the month when you don't want a freaking guy near you. And then there are other times when a guy just says hello and you want to fall on your back.
I insist on being on top, honey.
Of course, women have other means of contraception like the pill or the patch, but those don't protect you against STDs. And of course, your boyfriend is gonna say that sex will feel better in the flesh. But you tell that pendejo maricón to wrap the sausage in a condom or it's a no-go. And if he refuses, tell him to go to the bathroom with a copy of Maxim and make himself happy, huh?
I get that magazine. The articles are great.
Of course, we, meaning the women, will have to do more than the men and explain their menstrual cycles, when they're most fertile and when not, and we'll explain the bitchiness that comes with PMS.
And of course, they use their kits to practice rolling on the condom. Explain that this can be exciting for both partners.
I can even show them how to put it on a guy without using your hands. You just...
That will be enough. Thank you, Norma.
Thanks.
Gentlemen, we are here today to talk about AIDS and STDs Awareness Week. First, let me say that the only way to be 100% sure is if you don't get none. But if you do want some, don't ever come to my house looking for my 2 daughters. If you touch them, I will harm you. You will not live. If they happen to find your body, they won't be able to ID it. No fingerprints because no fingers, no dental ID because no teeth. Tattoos will be scraped off first, your penis will be shoved down your throat, and you'll wear your cajones as earrings. Now that we understand each other, have a nice time.
Should work. Now what about your lesson?
I'll copy Murphy's, read his words, the kids will read the manual, after that I'll give them a quiz.
That's better.
Plus, I'll remind them if they touch any girl in this building, I will beat them with a baseball bat.
Well, that was special. As long as you follow Murphy's lesson and read the manual, you'll be fine.
This is hard. I always felt that I would do things differently with my own child. So this is how I would spell it out for my students. Ladies, do the words, "let me have a taste," mean anything? How about, "let me see that right booty," or "give it up to me"? Once you give it up, you are the hoe of the building. You have to protect yourself, not just from AIDS and STDs, but you have to protect your reputation, especially at this age. If a guy goes out with 6 girls in 2 weeks, he's the man. But if a girl goes out with 6 guys in 2 weeks, she's the hoe. Once you have a bad reputation, every piece of shit will be after you. Guys will say anything to get you to give it up. We are like dope to a junkie, and they just want to get their next fix. Until you hear what I say and believe it, you are in jeopardy. Then I would read through the manual and have a question and answer period.
Whoa, girl. That's mad straight. You scare the hell out of me.
That was excellent. What an imagination.
Who said I made it up?
The system's burnt. You're burnt. I'm burnt. I can't believe the Department of Education has finally come up with a way to prevent sexual activity amongst our teenagers. I mean, think about it. Once we demonstrate how to use the condoms, the girls are going to freak out when they see the size of the cucumbers. Not to mention where it has to go. The guys, when the boys see the size of the cucumber, they're going to be terrified they're not going to be able to live up to it. Oh my God. By accident, we've eliminated sex in the high schools. What is this stuff?